We're back, both of us. What are you doing over there?
I'm baking in the sunlight.
Baking in the sun. You want me to put, well, there is no shade here. Hey, guys, today is our top 5 greatest things about lawn care. At least my top 5. You may agree, you may not. I love all the comments. I will get to them, I promise. I'm just out here hustling, trying to get done before tomorrow. And we got some thick yards, but I'm going to trim this big acre first, and then I'll get plenty of footage for you. But here it is, and you can tell it's pretty thick, man. She's pretty thick. So, got to get her done. And I will tell you, my number one, already, off the bat, is freedom. The freedom to do what you want, when you want. If you want a day off, you just take it. Now, of course, there's consequences to that, because then you're behind. But you make the schedule. You decide what gets done. That's the freedom, man. I love it. I love the freedom. So there's number one for me. I don't know about you guys, but hey, let's get this thing done. Okay, let's cut this thing diagonally. I'm cutting at 4 1/4. I think that's what looks best. So let's finish her up. Alright guys, so I've never been really good with the diagonal cut. Just for some reason it's my hardest one, but I'll show you what it looks like. There is the after view of this. You can tell I just get squirrely on them, man. But still looks decent. The shorter they are, the better for me. You guys have any anything I can do for that to get it a little bit straighter, let me know. Anyway, number 2 on the list, because I got to get this backyard cut. Number 2 on the list for me, the Geetus. The money, guys, it's wonderful money when my number 5, which was the weather, is not kicking your butt. So here's the last view of that front yard for you. I think he'll be super happy with it. And it is quite bumpy. You really can't tell. Videos don't show it, but hey, I'll be back. Like I said, number 2 for me, man. The money is great when it's there. See you guys in a few. All right, guys, I am at next to the last. This is it right here. This thing has a lot of trimming because you see how high the curb areas are. This is extremely hard to put a mower on, at least a big mower. You can't really put a big mower over there, so that almost all gets trimmed. This is a rough yard, and the back gets push mowed, but I think it turned out pretty nice today. This was a 15-day cut. Whew. Just rushing to try to get these things done, man, and get caught up. This one took, what, about an hour?
While.
Yeah, it took a while. So, anyway, let's go to the last one. And number 3 thing I love about lawn care, and this is the hatred part too, but I love the people I work for. Most of them. 99.9%. You know what I'm saying? And that's number 3, the people. And not only those people, but the people I get to meet through YouTube and through, you know, other forms of being out doing jobs. You get to meet guys that do irrigation, construction workers, all that type of stuff. So let's go on to the next one, and that's the last one for the day. See you in a minute. All right, guys, all done. I will show you the backyard here. Hey, number 4 on my list, and I'm kind of torn. So I'm gonna combine these. Being my own boss and getting to play with some fun machinery. What man doesn't like to play with machinery? But here is the final result of this one. Not too big of a yard. Takes me about 20-25 minutes. And last but not least, number 5 for me. Now, I want to hear yours, as I did yesterday, but my number 5 is, are you serious? We get to mow grass for a living. I mean, what's better than that? Something that we did as a kid to make extra money. Now, I know I used to make extra money to go racing my dirt bike. I would ride my bike and pull my lawnmower, and I would get $10 or $11 or $12 a yard to cut these yards, and I did 5 of them. I'd go back and give my dad all the money and say, let's go to the racetrack. Of course, it was more expensive than that, but you know how dads are. They're like, oh, you did good. That should be enough. But man, we get to cut grass for a living. What else? What can be better than that? And here comes another guy right here with a setup, and you'll see it as it goes by. But Turf Tiger and an X-Mark. And that's the 2 brands around here, man. X-Mark and Skag. You really don't see much more now. I mean, there's some Wrights here and there, but not many. Don't see really any John Deeres or anything like that. I mean, they're here, but don't see a lot of them. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed my top 5. Man, number 5 is a gimme. We get to cut grass for a living. How good is that? But, honey, any last words?
It's hot. Stay hydrated.
It is hot, guys. As always, Dr. Real was in the house. Keep it real. And I'm out of here, man. It is too hot for this. Peace.